sitting right in front of us. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Oak Creek High School. Muskego versus Oak Creek tonight. Both teams 1-0 coming to tonight's game. Matt Peck here on the broadcast. Elijah Vanks-Salata doing the producing with us tonight. Beautiful back to be here at Oak Creek High School. Muskego, a team we covered a lot in the past. Oak Creek as well. Went to school here, both of us. But we call Muskego our second school back at our old job, you could say. Always fun to watch these two play. They played the last 3 years. This is their third year playing. Muskego's won the last 2 years. Muskego won by 20 2 years ago. And last year was a 7-point game. Second time they play here at Oak Creek. Last year was at Muskego. I assume they play again next year at Muskego. So Oak Creek probably looking to get a win in this series. And I believe we're going to do the national anthem here, but we'll talk more game notes about how the teams did last week after. Okay, here comes the national anthem.
Both cameras. One of them says search.
Back here at Oak Creek High School. Matt Peck once again alongside Elijah Vanks-Salata. Coming in this week, both teams 1-0 like I just mentioned. Muskego winners over Neenah last week, 31-21 after trailing 21-3 at half. Yes, you heard that correctly. Muskego trailing 21-3 at half, came back and beat Neenah. Jesus, I almost said they beat Muskego.
They beat themselves?
Yeah, well, but what a crowd they had on hand last week at Muskego as well, too. Going to be interesting here. A lot of them, I think, staying home tonight. But full, not quite full stadium tonight. But pretty good crowd here. Beautiful night for football here in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Both teams take the field here. Oak Creek last week, on the other hand, won 38-0 over Waterford. Split time between two quarterbacks, freshman J.J. Chapman and
Oak Creek's kicking off.
Junior Blake Furcus. Blake Furcus, I assume, will be the starter again. We didn't talk with Coach Parr about splitting time between the two quarterbacks today, but I'm assuming they probably will do so again. Tonight's referees are Mike Brewer, Bill Restock, Brad Titterting, and Stephen Regjeep, and Aaron Schramm. Those are your referees tonight here at Oak Creek High School. Oak Creek is kicking off. They will receive in the second half. Muskego will get the ball first. Muskego coached by Ken Krause. Oak Creek, meanwhile, coached by Joel Parr. So, two well-known coaches around the area. Coach Krause spent part of his day back in the day over at West Dallas Central. Heard some stories about that. Now with this Muskego program. Oak Creek set to kick off. We'll be giving you score updates around the state. Badgers, Brewers as well, and we can. But yeah, next week it'll be the Packers on Friday night. Expect our viewership to be high. That one's kicked away, and it'll fall into the end zone, and Muskego will head out. Muskego's led offensive coordinator by, where is he on this sheet? Don't think he's listed. Offensive line coach, he's got Eric Hetzel, Colin Smith. Close as I could get to offense. Muskego will start over there on the 20-yard line. They will split the sides here with the double wing offense, the famous offense in the area. Joey Shaw under center for the Warriors this year, taking over for Braden Horn. Shaw waiting the snap, gets the snap, hands it off here to the right side. Well read that time by Oak Creek. On the carry that time was Jack Labish. And he gains maybe about a yard or two, but Oak Creek was pretty well all over him that time. 4 yards on the tackle. My bad. More than I thought. So Muskego approaches the line here. Same formation as last time. 2nd and 6 now. Shaw once again under center. Two men like usual in the backfield. Kind of like the double wing offense they like to run. Shaw gets a snap. Hands it off to the right side. This time trying to push through. Well read that time. Jack Labish taken down again. That time he was taken down by... So 3rd down and 4 for the Warriors now. Oak Creek's defense doing pretty well here at the beginning here. Let's see if they can force a 3 and out here. 3rd and 4 now for Muskego. Horn will not set up further back this time. No. Shaw. He'll set up in the same spot as usual. Be interesting to see if they go to Labish once again. Here's a snap, hands it off in the backfield. And running through the middle, staying up, and taken down. Let's see, he's close.
I don't think he got it. Short, you got it.
It's Jackson Nemec on the carry that time. He just got a 1st down enough, and it'll be 1st down Muskego to the 34-yard line. So Muskego gets the 1st down, converts on 3rd down. Big one they needed just by a couple inches, it looked like. I couldn't tell. I thought maybe they were going to bring out the punt team at first, but he just got enough. So first and 10 for the Warriors. Shaw sets up. Labish and Nemec back in the backfield again. Gets a snap, hands it off up the middle. That's Labish trying to push through. Oak Creek right over him that time.
Dude, he got me for a second there. I thought he was passing it.
Boy, I tell you this, the Muskego, having binoculars to read Muskego's offense is probably the best tool in the world. You can never tell who has the ball without binoculars. And I learned my lesson. We call them so many times. I've learned my lesson. I finally said, you know what? We got to bring binoculars. So something up with the scoreboard here. I know it's not 4th and 8. Anyway, 2nd down here now. Shaw under center here again. Hands it off that time. I believe that's Nemec that time, trying to go to the left side, taken down. That's Nemec once again doing a good job there that time. So Muskego once again at 3rd down. They converted one for one so far on 3rd down. So I believe it's what, 3rd and 4. Yep. Muskego did a well job last week, especially in the second half. They scored 3 points, but then allowed 21 unanswered in the first half last week. Shaw gets the snap. He's going to roll back and pass this time. Going to try to avoid pressure, going to the right side. Going to try to keep himself now goals and throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. And Oak Creek forces a 4th down here on the first possession for Muskego. Okay, so the ref came on and said that Joey Shaw threw a pass past the line of scrimmage, but it doesn't matter because it didn't happen. So if the pass had been completed, it wouldn't have counted. So assuming Muskego is going to go with the punt here at 4th and 4 from their own 37. But Oak Creek here allow 1 first down, but able to get a stop on Muskego here.
It is early.
It is early, so it's going to be interesting to see what the Knights have on defense. Back deep for the Knights is going to be, I believe, Dennis Morris.
Angeles, I think.
There's a number. I can't tell what number that is. And he's going to call for a fair catch. Back on that time was, nope. Yep, Isaiah Angeles, yep. The defensive back. So Angeles calls fair catch. The Oak Creek offense will come out on the field now after forcing Only one first down on defense. Going to be interesting here to see. They brought a really well offense last week against Waterford. So Blake Furcus will be the starting quarterback tonight. He's got a pretty well-rounded offensive line behind him, too, which is a big, huge addition to this Oak Creek team. Lost a couple of guys from last year on offense. And Furcus rolls back to pass here on the first down. Throw over the middle. Pass caught to the 50-yard line. That's Doug Hamilton, our Highlight House player of the game last week. Right over the middle. 20-yard pass, I believe. 19-yard pass over the middle. And Oak Creek right off the gates here for a first down. To the 49-yard line. Like I said, Oak Creek lost key guys on the team. Jackson Phelps at running back they lost. Running game slowed down a little bit this year, but they've picked it up so far with the pass game. It's last week. And Doug Hamilton, for example, right there's going to be a big part of it. Furcus here on first down, rolls back, throws over the middle, pass is caught to the 31-yard line. That is Michael Busateri on the catch that time. Right away, 2 completions for Oak Creek. And right away, they're in Muskego territory to 33-yard line. You know, you just notice a difference between Furcus this year and Furcus last year. Furcus just seems like he has a lot more confidence in the pocket so far this year. So from the Warriors 33, it'll be 1st and 10 Knights. 2 for 2 so far for passes for Furcus. See if he sticks with the pass game or goes to the run game. He's got Schaff in the backfield. He's got to pass again, looking. Throwing over the right side. Passes incomplete. Witkowski on the broken pass there for the Warriors. So 2nd and 10 now from the 33-yard line. Oak Creek, so far, all 3 offensive plays have gone by the pass game so far. Might see a run here for. Here we go. Yep. Hands it off to Schaff. Schaff trying to push up the middle. He's going to get a couple more than originally. He dived a little bit cross for getting maybe an extra 2 or 3 yards. So it's going to set up 3rd down and maybe 7 or 6. Nicole on the stop. So 3rd and 5, I believe. Yep, 3rd and 5 now from the 28-yard line. So Oak Creek definitely in field goal range if they can't convert. But Benny Heiselu kind of taking the shoes of Dragan Kesic, who left from Minnesota. One of the well-rounded Knights who was... You can always notice him as the biggest guy in the team. 3rd and 5 now from the 28-yard line. Furcus rolls back to pass, looking now. Looking to left side, pass is incomplete. Muskego forces 4th down, but so Oak Creek will send out their field goal team. Muskego once again, their defense led by very, very good defensive coordinator Ryan Lucchesi. Always followed his defense for the longest time. Is what kept them in the state run good as well. So, Heiselu back to kick. And here's the field goal attempt, and it is good. And the Oak Creek Knights jump up here 3-0 here with 6:12 remaining here in the first quarter. We will head to break. More football coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
Did you know? At Franklin High School, the career and technical education spaces are currently overcrowded and lack sufficient workstations for participation in larger, scalable project work. There is currently a lack of project storage space, and some areas are not ADA compliant, hindering inclusive participation. Upgrades are needed in our effort to prepare students for increasingly popular industrial career paths. Your vote matters.
you're good now.
All right.
You got to redo all that now.
Very good offensive possession. Okay, I can just read it later. And the kick is away here from Heiselou, and it goes out of the end zone. So Warriors will take the ball once again on the 20-yard line 2 times in a row. We lost sound there for a moment. But, you know, we're such a great team, we figure out how to get back. Binoculars time is back. Muskego from the 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line now. Started where the same spot as they did last time. Couple of legends from both high schools. One might see the field in the next few weeks, but Hunter Wohler, opening night for the Batters, his senior season. He played for the Warriors up and through 2020. Shaw. He's going to step back and pass. No, take it himself. Off to the right side, taken down, not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Couldn't tell if Shaw was going to keep it himself, but he did. He might have got back. No.
Oh, he lost a lot. Probably 5 yards.
Ball went back to the 17, so 3-yard loss, 2nd and 13 for the Warriors. Like I said, Muskego plays in that tough Classic 8 conference. We covered it a lot in the past, and we'll tell you, it's tough football over there. So this is a good step for Muskego to get ready for that. Shaw under center once again here on 2nd and 13 from the 17-yard line. Shaw gets a snap. Nemec motioning off to the right side. Redwell that time, take it down again.
Oh, ball's out, I think.
Ball's out. Hang on a minute. Oak Creek player goes down, though. And Oak Creek has the ball. We didn't even realize they lost it. Wait a minute. Runner is down by contact. Oh, close one for Muskego, but Muskego lucks out there. Runner was down by contact.
Oh, he lost a lot, though.
Able to fall back on the ball exactly where he was. Now it's 3rd and 13. 3rd and 14 from the 16-yard line. You got to think Muskego's going to have to go and pass here. They're a heavily running team, but when we saw them practice a few weeks ago, they starting to pass the ball a little bit more this year, but you know they got to be passing here. 3rd and 14, you got to rely a lot on the run game to try to get 14 yards. Shaw looking. And Muskego calls a timeout here early. And I guess we can take a break quickly. Yeah, well, know what? We're going to read some ads instead. Because you never know. They might take a... Anyway, today's game sponsor, visit Marshfield. Be part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest. Don't miss the 32nd annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow them on Facebook. You know, it's a couple hours away from here, but so what? Make a family weekend event and head up there.
Labor Day? Well, no.
No, it's the weekend after. 2 weekends after. I can't even tell you where we'll be that week. All right, 3rd and 14 coming back. Muskego with the ball on their own 16. They step in the huddle here. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of play they come out with here. Once again, slow start for the Warriors so far. But they could get a big pass over the middle and get a drive going here. I got to think they're going pass here. Shaw under center here, 3rd and 14. And taken down. No, running it himself, but gains maybe 1 or 2, I believe. I believe that was Labish or Nemec on the carry. Fourth and 12, so Muskego will be punting.
Yeah, they don't want to go for it here.
What a start by this Oak Creek defense. But what we said in the past, keep in mind, Muskego, they showed last week a second-half team. They showed themselves. They came out with fire in the second half. But last week, they also started out with 3 points on their first possession. So there's already a different kind of first half. But punt's going to be taken about the 40-yard line. Angeles he's going to fumble the ball, but fall back on it. It's a close one. Ball must be slippery out there tonight.
It's not even wet.
Angeles Luckily able to fall back on that one. Ball going to be placed about the 43-yard line.
You want to do a break or not? Just stay here.
Yeah, we'll stay here for now. Today's game is sponsored by Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm's bucket sale is going on now. Buy a 5-gallon Fleet Farm bucket and get 15% off everything you can fit inside of the bucket. Shop the best prices guaranteed today in-store or online at fleetfarm.com. 1st and 10 from Oak Creek's own 43. Oak Creek so far starting off pretty good. Got a field goal last time, but they moved the ball pretty well. Run to Schaff up the middle. Schaff push up the middle. Got to get through into Muskego territory down to the 45-yard line. That's probably not the most strong part of Oak Creek's offense, moving through the defensive line. So Oak Creek here early on. So Ferkus sets up here. With Schaff in the backfield. Going to give it to Schaff again. Schaff cutting to the left side, cutting through again. Probably got himself almost 5 yards that time again. Meanwhile, you look across, Muskego's side starting to fill up a little bit more. It was a little bit empty earlier compared to what we're used to seeing. But remember, they're also on the road. You can also watch it on Zaleski Sports. The Badgers are playing tonight. There's so many scenarios that...
The Brewers are playing?
Yeah, well, not the Brewers. Not the Brewers so much. 2-0? Yeah. Oh. It's 2-0 Brewers, Elijah tells me. What do you expect? You're playing the Reds. All right, Ferkus sets up now 2nd and 4. Gets the snap. Going to go run again to Schaff. Schaff going up the middle, trying to push, not going to get there. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2 on the play, and that sets up 3rd down. I'm no offensive coordinator, but I think they're going to go pass here. 3rd and 1. Oh, maybe not, because they only got 1 yard to gain here. It's from the 33-yard line. But Oak Creek's probably going to want to continue this drive as much as they can.
Especially with this team?
Yeah. 3rd and 1 from the 33-yard line. About 2 minutes remaining here. Runs up to Schaff. Schaff up the middle trying to push. I think did he get it? Let's see what the ref spot. He's close. Macking in on the stop. They're going to spot it. 1st down, Oak Creek. Just got it by a hair. But able to get the 1st down there. I forgot to use the catchphrase earlier. Back in the OC. I used to always say that when we used to show up for broadcasts even last year, back with Max Preps, we used to say, back in the OC. So 1st and 10 now for a 31. Oak Creek is not passed yet in this possession. Just keep that in mind. Now Ferk is going to pass for the first time in this possession. Going downfield and incomplete. Just overthrown. He had a wide open. Bleed Doug. Busateri was wide open. I thought it was Hamilton from here, but it was Busateri. 2nd and 10, but experimenting the pass game. 1:11 remaining. Lots of new improvements going on. We saw Muskego High School talk about their new improvements. We saw them on Thursday night at the Wednesday night, whenever that was this week. But the facilities there are fantastic now at Muskego High School. I wish I could put them up on the screen, but the videos, it was getting attention all the way from Las Vegas. People are like, oh my goodness. Hands it off to Schaff. Schaff going up the middle, taken down. Maybe gain about 3 or 4 on the play. It's going to bring him to 3rd down. But going back to Muskego's facilities, I don't think you could see anything better. I mean, Kimberly has a nice facility up north. One of Zaleski's schools as well. DC Everest and Schofield, they have a nice facility as well. West De Pere. We got some score updates for you. Arrowhead and Mequon Homestead tied at 7-7. Franklin and Brookfield Central at 0-0. Hamilton and Oconomowoc 0-0. McWanago and Sun Prairie East at 0-0. 3rd and 6 now for Oak Creek. Ferkus gets the snap, getting pressured heavily. He's going to be taken down that time. That's going to be Liam Shaw on the sack that time. Quarterback's brother.
He's that guy.
Liam Shaw, a big part of this defense. He is I believe he's a senior. Yep, he's a senior this year. We saw him on the team last year. Remember talking about him a lot. So now it's going to be 4th and 14. They're going to let the quarter run down here. So we're going to head to the end of the first quarter here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 3-0 Oak Creek lead. Heading into the second quarter, we'll have more football coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Oak Creek going to attempt a field goal here to start the second quarter, up 3-0 already. Here on 4th and 14. Benny Heisel, a pretty good kicker, like I said, following Dragon Kestich's steps, who is now at Minnesota, the kicker. So Heisel back to kick. Snap. Hold, and it's blocked and no good. Muskego comes in. It's a live ball, remember. Right? It's a live ball. It's a live. You got to go pick that. Oh, my goodness. Muskego might run this back. And a flag is thrown, meanwhile, in the play, but this is something that's not talked about a lot just because you don't block kicks very often in high school, but it's a live ball. You got to remember that. There's flag, and meanwhile in the play, I have a feeling this might go against Oak Creek as well.
Will it?
Possibly.
Can't just assume that right away.
Depending where Muskego's heading out. Now they're heading back a little bit more.
Yeah, it's probably on them.
The refs have their mics on tonight, so we'll be able to tell you. So the penalty is illegal participation against Muskego. So 3 players came in and off the field during the blocked field goal. And that's what happened. So now 1st and 10 for the Warriors from their own 26-yard line. They're back on offense. No points yet for them tonight. But I never ruled this offense out. Shaw under center here once again on 1st and 10. Oak Creek with a once again big defensive line this year. Done a phenomenal job to start this game. Shaw hands it off. That's Labish that time, taken down.
That was Gavin Grawl with the tackle.
Gavin Grawl with the tackle for Oak Creek. Gain of 1 on the play for Labish. Oak Creek so far doing a really good job reading the offense of Muskego. Second and 9 now from the 27-yard line. Shaw gets the snap, hands it off again, up the middle, pushing through, getting out to the outside is Labish, take it down. First down, Muskego to the 46-yard line. Julie on the stop, the touchdown saving stop, possibly. What were you going to tell me? Oh. All right, so 1st and 10 now for the Warriors from the 46-yard line. Big run that time by Labish. Nemec on the outside, Labish in the backfield. Nemec wouldn't be surprised he motions in. Hand off to Labish once again. Labish going to be taken down in the backfield. Not going anywhere that time.
Oh, flags.
Flags flying. We'll see. Since the refs are mic'd up here, we'll be able to tell you right away what the flag is on. That's another thing the WIAA has done a good job with this year. Has got the refs more mic'd up, which is good for us upstairs. Personal fouls on Grawl, the Oak Creek Knights. Sounds like grabbing in the face mask. Pretty much, just more of a term. So that's going to give Muskego 15 more yards. So 1st and 10 now from the Warriors. Now they're in Oak Creek territory on the 41-yard line. 1st and 10. Shaw sets up under center. Gets a snap, and it's going to be a false start. Oh, lineman flying down there. It's going to be a false start against the Warriors.
Or maybe.
It's penalty city out here tonight.
Oh, yeah, encroachment.
Oh, never mind. On the Oak Creek Knights, it's going to be encroachment against the Knights. It just seems like penalty everywhere. So now it's going to be 1st and 5 from the 41.
Maybe this game's going to cost someone on penalties.
From the 36-yard line now, 1st and 5. After the penalty, offside penalty. Shaw sets up. They haven't been able to run a play in a couple minutes. Shaw gets the snap. Hands it to Nemec. Nemec on the trick play, taken down. Labish ran right. Nemec came in to the left, motioned. And it's about a gain of 1 or 2. Taken down by most of the Knights, as PA announcer Joe Cota would say. So many Knights in position, you're like, which one took him down? 2nd and 4 from the 35. Muskego now in Oak Creek territory for the first time today. Muskego is dangerous when their opponent's a territory. Shaw gets a snap. To Nemec he goes. Nemec up the middle, pushing through the middle, up, down to the 15-yard line. 1st down and 10, big time by Muskego. Jack Labish continues to be a beast back there going through. Windorski on the tackle that time, but now Muskego starting to pick up the run game a little bit more here now in the Oak Creek defense. So now 1st and 10 now from the Oak Creek 14. Muskego looking for the first score today. Shaw sets up. Handoff now to Labish outside, going all the way. Touchdown, Muskego! Jack Labish on the carry, and Muskego has tied things up. I believe it's about a 16-yard rush. And just like that, no, not tied things up. It's the Muskego point. Now, I got tricked thinking Oak Creek made 2 field goals here. So now Muskego with the 6-3 lead. Like I said, you got to watch for them when they get hot on offense.
They're hot.
Yeah, you can't turn back. Now that they got the run game a little bit more, that's where their bread and butter is. So attempting the extra point is the snap. The hold is good. Gabe Walden on the extra point. It's 7-3. We head to the break. Muskego in the lead. More football coming your way on Zaleski Sports. If he's watching us. Back here on Zaleski Sports. Today's game is sponsored by Burn Pit Barbecue. At Burn Pit Barbecue, we bring the bold flavors of Wisconsin straight to your grill. Order now at burnpitbarbecue.com and get free shipping with code SPORTS at checkout. Burn Pit Barbecue, veteran-owned, Wisconsin-made. That's burnpitbarbecue.com. Rumor has it their owner is watching us tonight. Newly sponsored into our area. Kind of one of our Milwaukee area sponsors. If you can tell, probably by the ads that you've seen, that Franklin is also one of our home schools as well. We'll see them in 2 weeks.
Next week we'll be back here.
Next week the plan is to be back here. So Gabe Walden is set to kick it off for the Warriors. Oak Creek receiving a kickoff for the first time today. It's been all punts so far. I believe that's Angelus back. Takes it from the 4-yard line. Angelus coming out. Coming through the middle. Taken down at about the 23, 24-yard line. And Oak Creek will take over. 1st and 10. Well, 8 minutes till halftime here. Pretty close game here to begin. Both teams doing a good job establishing today. Elijah, give me a score update, not from high school, but your Milwaukee Brewers lead 4-0. We'll try to give you some Badger score updates.
How do you know that not everybody's a Brewers fan?
Well, if you're a Cubs fan, I'm sorry. 1st and 10 now from the 23. Furcus gets the snap, hands off to Schaff. Schaff up the middle, gain about 2. One thing that's very confusing to me right now is why are they going away from the pass game? They had like 3 good passes to begin the game, and now it's all runs. Kind of not understanding that right now from my point of view.
Working. It was working.
Yeah, I mean, pass, they only have 1 incompletion so far. And it was not a bad pass. It was just a little bit overthrown. So now 2nd and 9 from the 24-yard line. Because you got to do the thing with Muskego is you got to do things right against them because they'll let you pay. Furcus back now from the 24-yard line. Here comes Furcus with a pass. Now Furcus looking downfield. Wide open, caught! Down to the 40-yard line. And that's, I believe, Doug Hamilton, the Highland House player of the game last week. I thought so, but with the big pass, I didn't want to make the wrong name. But that was a huge play for Oak Creek. And right when I say go with the pass game, it gets them into Muskego territory to the 40-yard line. So now they'll set up 1st and 10 now from the Warriors 40. Here's the play, running to Schaff. Schaff cutting through the defensive line, taken down, gain about 2, 3 on the play. It's going to set up 2nd down now. Elijah, give me a score update and upset coming into us right now in the Zaleski Sports Room here at Oak Creek High School. The Franklin Sabres trail the Brookfield Central Lancers 8-0. And Arrowhead trailing, the number 1 ranked team in the state right now, Arrowhead trailing Homestead 14-7. So a lot of upsets going on here. And if Oak Creek scores, this will be considered an upset so far. So, I mean, a lot of top 10 teams right now, close games. So Furcus rolls back to pass. Getting out of pressure. It's going to probably be a hold there. He throws it away, and a flag is thrown. I believe it's going to probably be a hold on Oak Creek.
Where's the lead official?
I saw like 2 linemen go down. Yep, holding on the offense, so Oak Creek will move back 10 yards. One more shout-out we forgot to give. Like I talked about Hunter Wohler earlier, the Wisconsin Badger, the senior on the team. Now on Wisconsin, obviously, but you also got to give a credit to one of the Oak Creek defensive players, Drew Brom, who headed to Wisconsin as well. He's only a freshman, so there's a big difference between him and Wohler right now. Wohler, one of the best defensive players in the country. Brom's in part of that loaded freshman class that's walked into Luke Fickle's team this year. 2nd and 17 from the 47-yard line. Furcus looks to pass to the right side, is way overthrown, incomplete. Third and long for the Knights now. Knights have a pretty good pass game, but Muskego is going to be pretty protective here on this one. Oak Creek's got to get to the 30, but like you just told me, a costly penalty. If you could give me a score, Badger and Lake Geneva Badger defending Division II state champions in a tight game with Slinger right now, 7-7 up there in Slinger. We were at Slinger last year. Very well hospitality there. That was a nice high school game that we went to last year. One of the schools we never really had on before. It was like, okay. Furcus rolls back to pass here on 3rd and 17. Goes deep, and it's intercepted that time by Thomas Gover. It's going to be ruled incomplete, almost intercepted by Thomas Gover. Might have just hit the ground before he caught it.
They're glad that happened.
Yeah. So Oak Creek now will punt it away. It's kind of giving me fun shades of the Wisconsin versus Ohio State game last year. The away team is the favorite team. Well, we don't do favorites in high school, obviously, but, you know, with the best of knowledge, you would take your guess that Muskego was favored coming into this game with the higher ranking. That one's going to be caught at about the 10-yard line, taken down at about the 20. No, caught about the 15 to the 20, about a 5-yard return that time. So now 1st and 10 now from about the 20-yard line. Muskego in the huddle there, up 7-3. They've taken more control than before. So 1st and 10 now for the Warriors from the 22. Shaw in the back. Labish in the backfield. Hands it off to Labish. Labish going up the middle. Labish pushing through. Keeps on pushing down to the 35-yard line. Ain't good enough for Muskego. First down. That's a gain of about 12 or 13 that time. We were talking, once Muskego gets in their groove, like I kind of mentioned before, it kind of gets hard to stop them. So 1st and 10 now from the 34-yard line. Shaw under center here, and Muskego with the double wing offense. That's what we call it. Labish up the middle. Labish keeps on pushing, and close to our first down, about a yard or two short. Muskego definitely in about the last 10, 15 minutes has definitely got a lot more control in this Oak Creek defense than earlier. So 2nd and 2 now for Muskego from the 42-yard line. Shaw under center. Gets the snap. Labish up the middle. Gets a first down easily down to about the 49-yard line, close to Oak Creek territory. And first down Muskego once again. Muskego keeps on moving the sticks here. Beautiful night here in Oak Creek. Look at the nice sky. Got some colorful lights in the sky tonight. That pink sky you like to call this time of year. Now down to the 48-yard line. Beautiful night for football, like Coach Joel Parr told us when we went down there. 1st and 10 now from the 48-yard line. Hands off. Labish up the middle again. Labish going to be read well better this time. He's going to get about 1 to 2 yards that time. Oak Creek hasn't had a stop like that in quite a while. In the last several plays, I would say that Labish has been averaging 6 to 7 yards per carry. Second and 7. Now from the 50. Shaw gets the snap. And it's going to be handed to Nemec on the left side this time. Nemec read well outside. About a game of 1 or 2 on the play. I like the option that Muskego do between Nemec and Labish. Nemec always, one thing that Ken Krause's offense always runs is Nemec always comes through the line and takes the snap, and then Labish goes one way, Nemec goes the other way. It's part of their trickery offense. 3rd and 6 now with about 3 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. 48-yard line, and it's going to be a timeout, Warriors. Okay, we're going to take a break real quick, and we'll be back with you in about 30 seconds.
At Fleet Farm, we're all about your everyday, but not just any old day. Here, every day's opening day. Every day's a school day. Every day's a monster day. And every day is too short. Whatever makes your day, Fleet Farm's got everything you need for everyday life.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, 7-3 game. Today's game is sponsored by Oak Creek Automotive. It is your local full-service auto repair shop serving Oak Creek and Franklin since 1989. From regular maintenance and upkeep to brakes, belts, climate control, electronics, and great deals on tires to keep you on the road and getting where you need to go. For your auto service needs, bring your vehicle to Oak Creek Automotive to South 27th Street in Oak Creek. That's South 27th Street in Drexel, for those not around here. 3rd and 6 now from the 48-yard line for Muskego. Oak Creek would need a stop here. Shaw under center. Hands it to Nemec. Nemec on the right side. Not going to go anywhere. Taken down in the backfield. On the bottom of the pile that time. Looks like right around is Adam Windorski. Yeah. Stay with us at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. You can see what the Zaleski Sports Hard Knocks about. We'll be showing you the Stevens Point Area High School Spash Panthers, otherwise known as their Hard Knocks. The kind of turnaround seasons they've had. They went from 2-7 one year to a 1-loss season last year. You can see their Hard Knocks video coming up at halftime, one of the episodes. You can watch them throughout the week on Zaleski Sports as well. Muskego going, no, they're going to punt it here on 4th and 6.
Yeah, I would be smart that they don't go for it.
Yeah. From the 48-yard line, they're going to run down the time as much as they can. Because Oak Creek, keep in mind, does get the ball after half. And the ball is low snap. Going to be nearly blocked. It's going to roll to Angeles. Angeles going to let it hopefully go out of the end zone, and he saves it. Did that go in the end zone? Yes, it did. So Oak Creek gets a break, comes out to the 20-yard line. Nearly would have been spotted at the 1. So Oak Creek has 2 minutes and 3 seconds to come on down and see if they can get any points out of this. One thing Oak Creek did a little bit better job in the back end of that possession of stopping the run, but Muskego's defense is starting to settle a little bit more, protecting Oak Creek's passing game. Yeah, so it's been a defensive first half, 7-3.
Oak Creek's not letting them go away, though.
Yeah, like we've seen like last year when you called the game on our other network last year. I was, of course, at a wedding, but he called the game alone, and it was kind of like the same. It was close, but 15-8 final last year. But a few years ago it was 41-21 when we were here 2 years ago. So difference of 2 years, 2 minutes and 3 seconds left here. See what Oak Creek can do here before the half. Furcus gets the snap, looking to pass, rolls back, trying to roll up the middle, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield. Backing in on the sack that time for Muskego.
How much yards did he lose?
He's going to lose about 4 yards. So 2nd and 14 now. The clock keeps on running. Oak Creek has 2 timeouts. Keep that in mind here. So like I said before, join us at halftime. Spash Panthers Hard Knocks video. Episode, I think it's 2 at halftime we'll be showing. Blake Furcus back once again. They're letting the clock run. So, and Schaff up the middle, trying to cut through. Keeps on going, taken down to the 35-yard line. I call a timeout now. Yep. Clock stops. I believe they probably call a timeout. Now that they got a little bit more yards, it's like, why not try to run a few plays and even get it to 6-7 at half?
Gotta get a kicker.
Yeah, or try to get it to 6-7 at half. No, the clock keeps running. Never mind. Well, they stopped it for the first down, the movement. Okay. Furcus gets the snap, hands it to Schaff. Schaff keeps on going, and it's taken down that time.
I think they're just trying to play it safe. I don't know.
Probably.
Don't want to throw it in.
At this point, I think Oak Creek might be playing it safe, just, because they threw. And there's almost an interception on the last possession. Don't want to take any chances and give Muskego the ball in field goal territory because they're kind of a hard team. Oh, Furcus rolls back to pass. Looking, he's going to be taken down hard and trying to get away from it, and nope. Sacked in the backfield that time. And I think that's going to roll us into halftime. Yep, looks like teams are conceding. That's the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. It's Muskego 7-3 lead over Oak Creek. We will head to halftime. Spash Panthers Hard Knocks episode coming up here at halftime.
Ready, begin!
They play physical. They play physical. We have to be able to match them. We have to be able to pound it. We have to do that on both sides of the ball. Okay? I talked about it. The worst thing is to sit there and think, what if? The worst thing is to sit there and think, what if, right? What if we didn't have all those stupid penalties, the last couple of weeks at practice? Probably would have been cleaner tonight, right? What if we didn't have, issues, hand the ball off, just things like that? What if we didn't have those issues?
Gavin, then you got man, so you take 2 steps forward, okay? You got man on that guy, you got man on that guy. Big Billy, you got man on the tight end, okay, so you're game 1. It's a good practice. Like 2 steps forward. I might turn.
Steve, what do you want me to do?
You guys are blitzing, and then you're just free. You can.
Oh, yeah. Ready.
We're good.
Hey, cross, but your goal is just to take a block.
I was like literally ran him over. Okay, ideally, your job is to take a block. Yeah. I was on touch.
You don't need to do that.
That's a problem.
Well, looked at me and then turned the other way. Just let me go. Ready.
Okay, that's pretty good. Who's next? Cooper? Is that Kalani? Ready. Okay, that ain't it. You're out.
Yeah, get out of here.
Cooper? Hey, I respect it, Kalani, but that's not it, buddy. Ready. Okay.
Give him another chance.
Won it.
Give him another chance.
You were center here.
Yeah, you ain't that way.
Hey, it's about executing when you're asked to here. Stepping up. Let's go.
Love it. Clap it up. Good week of practice. Okay. Now, like we talked about, we don't want to build up games too much, but but we want to start 1-0. All right, we want to make sure we're going there, and no matter what, we hang our hats on physical play. Okay, physical play, right? Making sure that they feel who they played in that game. All right, that's our goal. Every play, we're trying to play physical. Hit a guy hard, do your job. All right, coaches?
To go along with the equipment fellas, eye black, no excessive eye black tomorrow. I don't want to have to worry about somebody running inside.
I already see your face. No, you're not doing it.
That's right, directly towards you, being
Just hiding down there.
No, directly. I don't want to have to worry about you wiping off your makeup before the game. Okay, I'm worried about coaching and playing against Chippewa Falls, not about what you got on your face.
Here from AJ, he's going to talk about his story, his message, which is about finish. So, like I said a little bit, I know AJ from being at Kohler, and he's done a lot in his life around sports, specifically basketball, a lot of hoops. But he's been around sports. He's done that for a long time in a lot of different capacities. So he'll share his story here.
For Whitewater men's basketball, a national championship is the goal. A goal shared by players, coaches, and especially student manager AJ Bocchini.
He's without question one of the most passionate people I've ever seen.
Don't place any limitations on what you can do. Never quit on any situation. Always strive to make a positive impact on others. Surround yourself with good people and help not yourself, but more importantly others along the way. Lastly, remember to work hard to finish every day.
You got to earn everything. Now we see, what did we earn these last 9 months? Okay, what did we earn? Right, we come out, we play smash football, every play, new finishing contact, every play.
Short kick, caught at the 11-yard line by Johnny Matthews. He'll cut to the right sideline, 30, 40, 35, brought down just past the 35-yard line. Chandler's going to roll right, look to throw. He's got some time now. Off balance throw, overthrew his man, incomplete. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3 and out. Rolling left is Potter. He's going to look to try into the corner. He's going to get hit. And it's going to be in. It's a fumble. That's a fumble. And all the way down inside the 20 is Owen Vandenelzen. Madalena the back off to the left. 3 receivers, top of your screen, man in motion. Fakes the jet pass. Shonda's going to break an ankle, keep it himself, diving for the 5, spinning to the goal line. And they're going to mark him just short. Everyone else tight to the formation. Shonda keeps himself driving for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown. Smash. Looking to throw. And he throws through the hands of the defender, then through the hands of the receiver, and it's incomplete. 9:26 to go, 4th down and 10. The Smash offense staying out there. Trips receivers, bottom of your screen. Shonda rolling right, pressure coming backside. Gonna look to throw, get deep, got a man wide open. Got his man inside the 5 to the end zone. And he's in, touchdown. Cole Miller. 34 yards to Miller, and on 4th down, he did the out and up and scored with ease. High, side spiraling kick. The call, that's off him again, but he's able to hang on this time. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, 40, 45, 50. Runs through a tackler, inside splash territory, back to the 44-yard line. Brett Christo's got his hand in the dirt. Potter to throw, looking up the seam. Underthrown, what a catch! And into the 10-yard line is Sam Hebert on a gain of 34. In double wing, everyone else tight to the formation. LeMay is going to get the sweep cutting right. Jump cuts back in to the goal line, and he's in. Touchdown. Motion across the formation. Shonda looking to throw, rolling right. He's got time. Now he's going to flush back left, off his back foot, throws it short, and it's going to be intercepted. And that'll take us to the half. We have played 1 half of football here on Zaleski Sports, week number 1. 14-7 Smash opening night.
It's an I want to tackle. And then pre-snap, when you're getting ready in your stance, you better, your mindset is I hope they run the ball here. Got it? I'm going to make it tackle. It's not, oh crap, I hope they run away from me. You understand? I just know what you guys can do, and we're not there right now. Okay, we're not there right now. Okay? We don't, it's not that they're a bad team, it's just that they're giving us the look Sweet 10, right? They're in Final 5. Have they been tight at all? Inside. On the goal line, yeah. On the goal line, right. That's what we told you. They might go tight on the goal line, and they're going to dive inside. Okay, it's everything that we talked about, so we just got to execute the game plan. Okay, we got to execute the game plan there. All right. We told you they're going to blitz. They're going to play fast. They're going to hit hard. For how they're a little smaller, but they're strong and athletic. Okay, so we got to be able to match that, right? Now again, if we keep pounding, pound, and we play physical, like we talked about, now in the 3rd, 4th quarter, that's when they start getting more tighter too.
It is not. It's going to be a dive play. Matthews diving for the line to gain. I don't think he got it. He did not. He needed 3. He got 2. Boland on one side, LeMay near side. Now a sweep for Boland. Gets a lead block. What a block. Up the middle. He is gone. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. Chippewa Falls. Jackson Boland. Motion man. Sweep. And another big block in space. And a first down and plenty more. Finally knocked out of bounds inside. Double wing look. Toss. Cutting left. Boland gets a big block up the seam. He'll just cut back in, and he'll walk in for the touchdown. Madalena off to his left. Twin receivers, bottom of your screen. Hand off Madalena. Cuts forward. He's got a hole. 45, 40s. Driving the legs forward. The ball came out. And Chippewa Falls looks like they have it. And a personal foul face mask adds 15 and an automatic first down. Looking to throw. Looking deep. Looking for Hebert. Got him in stride at the 20, and he falls to the turf at the 17-yard line. Sweep for Boland, and he's in. Touchdown, Chippewa Falls from 10 yards out. The 3rd score of the game for Boland. 15-point lead for Chippewa Falls here in quarter number 4. Looking to throw, quick pass, getting knocked down and picked off in touchdown. And 5 unanswered touchdowns for Chippewa Falls. Final score, Chippewa Falls 36 and the Smash Panthers 21.
They were the hunters tonight, 100%, 100%, okay? We had an opportunity up 14-0. We didn't have the ball at least once in that opportunity, and we didn't take advantage of it. Okay? I got offensive linemen tell me you can run all day. We're calling run plays. We're not running all day. Okay? So we got to quit playing some lip service, and we got to go out there and start smoking guys again. Okay? We got to get that chip on our shoulder back. All right? Here it is. Okay? Here, that's it's done and over with. Now we move on. All right? And remember, tomorrow is a day that we're prepping for next Thursday. That's what it's like. They play physical. They play physical. We have to be able to match them. We have to be able to pound it. We have to do that on both sides of the ball. Okay? I talked about it. The worst thing is to sit there and think, what if? The worst thing is to sit there and think, what if? Yeah, I think we were a little sloppy, but it's a place to start from. So that's kind of our mentality right now, and we'll have to figure it out and clean up some of those operational things.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Did you know? At Franklin High School, our outdated culinary and family consumer sciences areas have not kept up with upgrades conducive to a modern culinary education. Safety and space are a concern, hindering inclusive participation. Students are overcrowded as they utilize utensils and cooking stations during hands-on learning. The lack of space limits the curriculum offerings and capacity for student participation. Your vote matters.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, second half here. Matt Peck once again beside Elijah Vinks. A lot of 7-3 Muskego lead. We got some scores around the state to come to you right now. Some upsets. Homestead leading Arrowhead. Oh, wow. Homestead leading Arrowhead 14-7.
What, you thought it was 46-7?
Franklin trailing Brookfield Central 15-8 at the half. That's also an upset, in my opinion, in the book. Yeah, we got a little nice score update from the professional level. Willie Adamish just hits a 3-run homer for the Brewers and gives them an 8-0 lead. So that's a fun story there, too, as well. The Wisconsin Badgers begin their first game of the season in a couple minutes. So we got lots of score updates. Some of you might be staying home watching the Badgers, so you're here with us as well tonight. Time to give us some of our who's helping us out today with today's game. Today's game is sponsored by Lee Mechanical. Lee Mechanical is your comprehensive solution provider, offering a wide spectrum of services, including pumping, sheet metal work, welding, pipe fitting, and process piping. Lee Mechanical also offers great career opportunities. Visit selectlee.com to find out more. Somebody here just won $475, but you know what they forgot to mention? Half of it goes to the broadcaster and producer. Yeah, they forgot to mention that.
Winning coach of the game.
Yeah, winning coach of the game gets that much.
Part of the post-game interview.
Yeah. All right, so we're about ready to begin the second half here. Oak Creek's going to get the ball. It's going to be interesting to see what the Knights come out here. They have a pretty good passing game today. Muskego's got a few stops. Muskego started out slow on the run game. They've picked it up a little bit. But Oak Creek's kind of read it a little well. This is going to be an interesting second half. This kind of reminds me, like you said, I didn't see the game last year. Actually, I sat in my hotel room and recorded it for you. But I heard the game and watched it a little bit, but it was close like this too.
I'll tell you, this game is looking a lot like last year's.
Yeah.
Not a lot of defense.
Yeah.
Not a lot of scoring.
This is like Iowa. Iowa Hawkeye football.
Yes.
All right, second half begins here. That's going to be Gabe Walden kicking it off for the Warriors. One of the best sightseeing of Oak Creek Knights Stadium is that Milwaukee Mitchell International Airport is right down the street. So what do we earn? The main flight path of all the planes coming in. Remember back when we were in high school, we had a plane come over during the national anthem. That was the best one yet. Kick is away here. We begin the second half. Angeles backs up, takes it in front of the pylon, coming out across the middle, still cutting through, going up the middle, take it down at the 41-42 yard line, and a great way for the Knights to start out the second half. So that takes off 8 seconds, and Blake Furcus will lead the Knights back out. I assume that he's going to stay in. He's been playing pretty well. I don't think they're going to play with that. Yeah. J.J. Chapman, we saw a little bit of him last week. He was pretty good, and he was only 13 during last week's game. This week he's 14 now if he'd come in. He had a birthday over the weekend. We knew that his birthday was coming soon to be 13 and starting varsity quarterback. So 1st and 10 now from the 41-yard line. Furcus gets the snap, hands it to Schaff. Schaff up the middle, taken down, a gain about 2 or 3. So 2nd and 6, a gain of 4. McCullough on the stop for the Warriors. Second and 6. Now from the 45. Oak Creek trying to push the ball into Muskego territory. I think they've been in it almost every time today except one time. But pretty good defensive game, an exciting one here tonight. Close. This is what we like. Furcus gets the snap. Schaff again up the middle. Goes up the middle, taken down close to the 1st down yard marker. Let's see if he got it. I think he might just be a yard short. Tried to reach over. I think he might be a yard or 2. Official timeout for injured defensive player.
Hey, let's go to ad.
Yep. So we'll head to the ad commercial right now.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back on Zaleski Sports. Wish the injured player for the Warriors was Ben Geisler, the junior linebacker. Best wishes to him. He was taken off the field, but looked to be moving a little bit better there towards the end. So 3rd and 1 now for the Knights, exactly from midfield from the 50-yard line. Furcus gets the snap. Schaff up the middle, pushing. Got a 1st down to the 45-yard line. 1st down, Oak Creek. So the 45-yard line, 5-yard gain for the Oak Creek Knights. So 1st and 10 now from the 45-yard line. 2 wide receivers will take the left. It's been pretty much the same setup Oak Creek all night. 2 wide receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Schaff's been in the backfield most of the night. Furcus gets the snap, looking to pass. Downfield, going downfield. It's going to be Holden at the 5-yard line. And that's going to be Michael Busateri, the basketball star as well. And down to the 5-yard line. Huge completion that time by Blake Furcus. 9-yard line, what a catch. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line for Oak Creek. Furcus gets the snap to Schaff. Schaff going up the middle, taken down about a gain of a yard, maybe 2. Kind of stuffed back at the line of scrimmage. Oak Creek, red zone. Yeah, first time, Elijah's like he just said, first time we could put the G on the scoreboard. When Muskego scored their touchdown, it was from outside, 10 yards. So 1-yard gain that time by Schaff. It's going to be interesting to see what Oak Creek does here. Do they go, so they're going to protect, not running. They got to, in my opinion, they have to get a touchdown here. You're moving the ball well. You don't know if you're going to get down here again. That's the thing. I think you got to go, you're down, because you kick a field goal, you're still down 1. Not saying it's going to come to that, but Hands up to Schaff. Schaff trying to push up the middle inside the 5-yard line down to the 3. So now it's third down and third down and goal from the 3. From the 4.
Yeah, they're in that territory where they have to go for it no matter what if they get there.
This is, in my opinion, this is go for it territory. Score update. Another score update coming to you from Elijah's iPhone. 14-14, Arrowhead and Homestead tied. Arrowhead recently ranked as the #1 team in the state by WISports.net, Coaches Poll Division 1, after their big blowout win over the defending 1 state champions Marquette last week. Furcus gets the snap, looking to pass, trying to get around. Furcus going to take it himself, trying to get around. No, he's going to push in. Furcus going to be stopped short. Oh, man. It's decision time for Oak Creek. What do you do? I think you got to push and try to go for it. You're at the 1-yard line, 4th and goal. Why would you kick from the 1?
Push.
I would push and try to go. You go for it here. That's just my opinion. You go for it here.
I understand you can get points with a field goal, but this is the part. This is a really good team. You can't.
Yeah.
You have to go.
You got to go for it here. Oak Creek's fans stepping up here.
I'm gonna zoom it in just in case.
I'm going to get my binoculars out. Just in case they try to push it in. I haven't used the binoculars with Oak Creek.
The camera's shaking because of that.
I would have Furcus lined in center right now if I were them. Snap. Schaff up the middle. He's got it. Touchdown, Oak Creek. Oak Creek takes the lead 7-9, 9-7. And just like that, this game is back in upset fashion. Muskego, #1 ranked by ESPN Wisconsin in the media poll, in the large school poll. So this is definitely in territory of Heiselou up for the extra point. And the kick is good. 10-7. Touchdown Oak Creek. We'll head to a break. More football coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Back here on Zaleski Sports. It's a 10-7 Oak Creek lead. I'm going to give you a first update now on the Wisconsin Badgers. It's a 0-0 game. 9:17 remaining here in the first quarter. Sounds like Wisconsin's got the ball for the first time. They're moving the ball pretty well to start the game, though. Van Dyke, the new quarterback over from Miami, taking over the Badgers this year. So the Brewers up 12-0 in the top of the 14-0 in the top of the ninth. So a lot of score updates rapidly changing for you guys. The kick is away. It's going to be taken about the 2-yard line out, across the 15 to the 20, taken down about the 21, 22-yard line. And Muskego's offense back on the field. It's going to be interesting to see how their run game comes out in the second half. Last week, their run game was the legendary the second half last week. We'll just say it that way. That's when their run game really picked up against Neenah after trailing 21-3 in the first half.
How about that? They're trailing right now?
They're trailing coming the second half again, 2 weeks in a row.
I'm liking this fight from Coach Park's team so far. This team has proven.
407. If you're watching Zaleski Sports and you just won $475, you got to come up here and claim it. The raffles they do here. Shaw on first down here from the 23. Here's the snap. Hands it off to Labish. Labish up the middle. Going to be a gain about. Let's see if he got a yard or two. My binoculars kind of fogged up there that time. Golonsky on the tackle. It's going to gain a 2 for Labish. So 2nd and 8. Shaw gets the snap to Labish up the middle. Labish trying to push, going to break a few tackles, taken down, not quite to the first down, but he's going to gain at least 5. It's going to be 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 2. It's going to be a close one here. I think Muskego's in the way Oak Creek came out there, I think Muskego's in a pressure situation. They kind of have to get this.
They had to score here.
Yes.
Because Oak Creek moved down pretty fast.
Oak Creek moved the ball pretty well the first time. I think Muskego kind of has to get red zone and score in this possession. Shaw under center. Gives it to Labish. And he didn't get it. Gavin Grawl the tackle. Oh, they're going to force Muskego to punt.
That might have been 32.
That's either Adam Wendorski or Gavin Grawl on the tackle. But we'll just give them both a tackle. But that's a huge play by the Knights because now the Knights get the ball back up 10-7. 4th and 3. So it's 4th and 3. But if we have Dan Gamble on the field as the Lions head coach, he'd go for it. That fake punt. Although Muskego is talking in a huddle. No, they're going to punt it.
Yeah, be smart about it.
But you never know. You could throw the team off by faking it. I mean, but it's very risky considering you had the ball on your own 30-yard line. And the ball is going to be punted away. It's going to be taken. Angelos almost right underneath it. And he's going to almost fall down from it from the 40-yard line, taken down. There was a flag. I thought the ref threw something else. First and 10 for Oak Creek now from their own 41-yard line. We back.
Oh, this is a huge drive for them.
10-7. If Oak Creek can go up 10 here, that obviously you don't say the game's over, but you just say like it's huge for them in a way.
This Muskego team, in it no matter what.
So and Muskego's never out of it. We learned that last week.
Oh no.
First and 10 from the 41-yard line. And Furcus going to roll back and pass. Got plenty of time. Rolls over the middle. Pass is going to be caught over the middle. And Warriors are saying it's incomplete. But the flag goes down after the play. Everything's flying over the place out there. Penalty's going to be against Oak Creek, an eligible receiver downfield. It's going to be 1st and 15. Oak Creek bumps back 5 yards. All right, so the clock continues to run. 1st and 15 now for the Knights from their own 35. Furcus rolls back to pass. Goes down to the right side. Pass is caught over to the left side, and that's out of bounds. And that is going to be Doug Hamilton. Mr. Highlight House.
Yeah, Joel first team showing a fight. Like what LaFleur said for the Packers.
So 1st and 10 into Muskego territory. First and 10 now from the 42-yard line. Furcus gets the snap, hands it off to Schaff. Schaff cutting into the right side and trying to push and taken down. Gain about 2. Officials timeout. Injured Muskego player. And we're going to go to ad again. And we'll see you back in a couple seconds.
Be part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 14th and 15th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Merrill. Don't miss the 32nd Annual Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
It's time you back here on Zaleski Sports. That is Ben Geisler for the Muskego Warriors heading off the field. Getting attended to out there. Back at it right now. Today's game is sponsored by Advanced Dental Specialists. Thanks to our game day sponsor, Advanced Dental Specialists. Advanced Dental Specialists in Franklin, an oral surgery office where patient comfort and satisfaction is our #1 priority. Advanced Dental Specialists on Loomis Road. 2nd and 8 from the 40. Clock resumes. Furcus gets the snap, hands it off, up the middle, trying to push down to the... He might have got it. Let's see. Schaff was on the carry that time. I think he might have just been short. Yep. 3rd and 2. 2 yards short. So 3rd and 2 now for Oak Creek. Furcus steps back with Schaff. Schaff's been in the backfield pretty much all game. Hands off to Schaff. Schaff pushing up the middle, trying to spin. I think he just got it. Let's see the official spotting. Chains haven't moved yet. Yes, first down, Oak Creek. To the 31-yard line. Oak Creek using a good amount of time here in the 3rd quarter as well.
I gotta change the clock. How much time?
Like 2:50. 2:50 remaining. Furcus now, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs for him. Gets the snap. Hands it off to Schaff. Schaff pushing up the middle. Taken down about a gain of 6. Oak Creek starting to pick up a few more yards even on the run game now. Second and 4. Creek taking their time getting back to the line. Second and 4 now from the 25. Gets a snap up the middle. Taken down Redwell that time by Muskego. Bunch of Warriors in on that tackle. Schaff kind of had nowhere to go that time. He still gets 1 after that. So 3rd and 3. Oak Creek been running the ball a lot. I think you're right.
Want a 2-possession lead.
Yeah. Me and Elijah were talking. I said, if Oak Creek doesn't get this, unless they get sacked on this play, I think you have to go for it. Because you want to have the best 2-possession lead, though. At worst, they score a touchdown, you're down 4.
Against arguably one of the best.
Because even they score a touchdown, you kick a field goal, you're still down.
I think he's going to pass.
Yeah, Furcus rolls back to pass. Right over the middle, pass is incomplete, right off the hands. And interesting decision time now for Coach Parr in the offense.
Last time you got blocked.
What's offensive coordinator Robert Hellendron going to do here? Think everyone's staying out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you should kick here.
They might try to get him off sides though first.
Yeah.
But what do I know? Big one.
4th and 3 for the 24-yard line. This would be huge if Oak Creek could get this. But Muskego once again has a tough defense. Ball is fumbled. Furcus falls on it. Muskego turns it over. On downs. So a very huge defensive stop for the Warriors. So now it's going to get to the Oak Creek's defense again, who did a pretty good job last time. Gets the snap. Hands off to Labish. Labish breaks one tackle.
Oh my goodness.
And the ball's out! And Oak Creek takes the ball right back! And a hug on the field. Wow.
Talk about a change of events.
I lost who had the ball. At first, I lost who had the ball. I thought Labish had it. But no. So 1st and 10 now. For the Knights, they get the ball right back on a fumble on back-to-back possessions. 1st and 10 now. Let's see. Knights going to have a clean possession on offense. Hands it off to Schaff again. And on the right side, trick play. No, Furcus kept it himself. Now they're starting to run a Muskego offense out there. I can't even keep track of who has the ball.
I didn't even pay attention to that either. 6. Talk about that. A bobbled snap.
2 plays straight of a fumble. I can tell you though, even with binoculars, I couldn't tell Muskego fumbled it. Because there were too many guys like all over the ball. I couldn't. That's why when they're all pointing, I'm like, oh.
You don't know how huge that was for Oak Creek.
2nd and 4. Furcus gets the snap, hands off to Schaff again. Schaff pushing, taken down short.
I think they're going to take it to the end of the quarter.
They're going to take it to the end of the quarter. They're going to meet expectations and talk it over. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. We got a dandy one in hand here. 10-7, Oak Creek leads. Upset watch so far. More football coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
Did you know? At Franklin High School, student enrollment exceeds the capacity to hold all school assemblies in our current gymnasium. We must rotate participation, which is inefficient and inadequately serves our student body. The configuration and size of our weight room does not meet the minimum square footage requirements recommended for athletic participation. Our pool currently doesn't meet WIAA standards for meets, and the infrastructure is failing. Additionally, the confined space limits community participation. Your vote matters.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck here, Elijah Vansalata. 1 quarter of football left. So far, an upset watch here. Muskego, one of the top 3 teams ranked in the state, but you could say the same thing. We haven't had a score while from Brookfield. But Franklin was losing last we saw. Hands it off to Schaff, up the middle, taken down, not going anywhere that time. It's going to be 4th down, correct?
Yep.
All right. I think there's some technical difficulties in the stadium. It says 4th and 22. I know, in fact, it's not 4th and 22. But I think Oak Creek's keeping the offense out again. Trying 4th down again.
Now or never at this point, right?
Now or never. You might as well take a risk.
Take a chance at that 2-possession lead.
You're playing one of the best teams in the state. Furcus gets the snap, looking to pass. Right side, passes. Did he haul it in? And they said he caught it.
Short, though, I think. Wait. I'm going to zoom it in.
Official ruling. Muskego's defense comes out the field. I believe they got the stop. But wait to see if the... No, it was incomplete pass, so it never was caught.
Remember Oak Creek took the lead?
So 10-7. Muskego comes down. Muskego trailing in the fourth quarter probably for the first time. It's probably been a couple years, as crazy as this sounds. They weren't trailing in the first quarter last week, I don't think, in the fourth quarter. Last year against Kettle Moraine, they were trailing in the fourth quarter against Franklin last year in the playoffs, but I think it's the last time. 1st and 10 now for the Warriors. And Shaw looking to pass. He's going to take it himself. Good block that time. Shaw's going to keep it himself. Out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Got a first down easily for Muskego. Shaw looked like he was going to pass, but then he...
Well, this is part of the game where you have to start passing. The run's not working.
Hanson on the stop for the Knights. But that's at least a gain of 13 yards on the play. First and 10 now for the Warriors. Once again. Hands it off here to Nemec on the left side. Outside. It's trouble. 30. Cutting back in. Down to the 25.
I saw that fake right away, too. I was like, oh, man.
I saw the fake at the binoculars. I'm like, that's trouble.
He hit the ball under his arms. Like he was like...
Isaiah Angelis comes in on the tackle. 1st and 10 now. Muskego all the way in Oak Creek territory. So 1st and 10 now for the 24-yard line for the Warriors. Shaw gets the snap, gonna pass. Looking to pass, rolls to the right. Throws to the end zone. It is caught! Touchdown, Muskego! And Muskego gets back in the groove. And once again takes the lead. Not very often you see a passing touchdown from the Warriors, but it happened. And just like that, a couple of trick plays. Couple of trick plays, and it's just the tides have turned. Obviously, Oak Creek, you can come back and score, and you could be ahead again, but it's just like Muskego definitely takes the momentum in their favor. Here's the extra point, and it is good that time. And by Walden, we will head to a break. Muskego regains the lead, 14-10. More football, exciting football coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck and Elijah Vanxalata. 14-10, Muskego with the lead on a passing touchdown. Injured player for Muskego, by the way, during the break, so be a couple more minutes before we get a couple more seconds before we get some action here. 9:47 remaining. Oak Creek kind of in a position here where they got to come down and get a touchdown. So today's game is sponsored by Visit Marshfield. Be a part of the Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest. Don't miss the 32nd annual Maple Fall Fest Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow them on Facebook. I swear Facebook is everything nowadays.
Marketplace?
Yeah. Marketplace is like one of the best tools that you could have out there. You know, I got to try to get some more high school scores here. I mean, it's been a while. If you have anything, shoot it my way. Serious scores. So, Walden's set to kick off. And the kick is away. It's going to be taken out there by Gabe Belter. Belter across the 15, across the 20, cutting through the middle. Ooh, one Warrior might have just saved a touchdown right back at it. He was going through that hole pretty fast.
You only had the kicker to beat.
Pretty much at that time, he would only had the kicker.
Slinger is beating Badger 28-20 with a minute left in the third quarter.
So Elijah gives me a score. Slinger is beating Badger 28-20 with a minute left in the third quarter. Badger, the defending Division II state champions. Franklin, since our last update, regains the lead 22-15 over Brookfield Central, over there in Brookfield. Still a close game there as well, just like we have here. Two SEC teams in lock. Last we saw, Racine Case was beating Brookfield East 7-2 at half. Furcus looking to pass, going to be in trouble. I would throw it away, and he gets taken down. I mean, that's just flat out dumb. You throw it away. I don't mean to be critical, but it's like, what you got. Coaches always teach their kids in that situation. You got to try to scramble if you can't. Throw it away. 2nd and 23. You lose 13 yards there. That could end up being crucial. But Muskego with a huge sack there. That's what I'm telling you. This Warrior defense, when they get momentum in there, they.
14-2 Case.
Elijah, he's giving me a score update. 14-2. Racine Case leads Brookfield East now. Racine Case, a score we got to keep an eye on. That game next week between Franklin and Racine Case should be interesting.
Really good pass coverage.
So 2nd and 22 now. And it's got a false start now. Wow. So it's going to go to second.
The refs are signaling encroachment, I think. Well, maybe not. They're moving back, so. Let's see. Yep. 2nd and 28.
So we go from 2nd and 10 to 2nd and 28, just like that. 1st and 10 to 2nd and 28.
It's not the way you want to start the drive.
It's one of those situations. It's like. So now 2nd and 27 from the 12-yard line. They got a lot of yards to gain. They got to get all the way to the 39, and they're on the 12 right now. Furcus rolls back to pass, goes downfield. That's going to be intercepted. Nearly intercepted.
He should be thankful you overthrew him.
Yeah. If he doesn't overthrow him, that's intercepted easily.
You said it before you even caught it.
One of those reads from up here in the press box, I knew the wide receiver was not going to catch it. It was either going to be way overthrown or intercepted. The defender had much more better break on it than the. So 3rd and 27. From the 12-yard line.
It's going to be really hard to get this.
If Oak Creek gets this, they might end up going down and winning the game if they get this. 3rd and 27. You got to give time for the wide receivers to get down 27 yards. Furcus trying to bling on of it. There's going to be a flag meanwhile thrown, but he's sacked.
I think he might be holding too. Let's see though.
It's holding offense, and This is what happens. Same thing happened to Nina last week when you let Muskego get in your head a lot. The Tides turned for a bad spot, and this is exactly what's happening here. The Nina Rockets faced the same thing last week, up 21. They were up bigger. They were up at half.
Just first quarter jitters.
4th and 33. They're definitely going to punt it away now.
Oh, you better hope it doesn't get blocked.
If it gets blocked, that might end the game. And nearly blocked, but Muskego's going to get good field position on this punt return, no matter what.
Flag.
And taken down. Muskego gets the ball already in Oak Creek territory.
I think someone threw a flag on.
First and 10 now from the 43-yard line. Muskego already has the ball in Oak Creek territory. Shaw gets a snap, hands it to Nemec on the outside. Nemec going to break free. First down, Nemec to the 30-yard line.
First down.
And Nemec just being a beast out there, pushing through.
It's not just Labish. How about the new big two?
The big two for the Warriors, Labish and Nemec. We saw Krause last year.
The terrific two.
We used to see Krause run once in a while out there last year. Labish came through Stoiber back in the day. 1st and 10 now once again. And handed outside this time. Different guy. And that time it was Nick Leto. Gained a couple yards. 6-yard gain on that play. Oak Creek isn't desperate. They have to hold the Warriors to a field goal here at very worst. Touchdown can ultimately put the Warriors in the driver's seat to win this one. As the time is running below 7 minutes now. 2nd and 4 from the 25. And Shaw looks to pass. Shaw going deep to the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown. And Muskego has blown this open. And just like that, that was complete by Dylan Ovway that time. And Muskego, history repeats itself pretty much 2 weeks in a row. They weren't down as much as last week, but they're a second-half team to start this year.
What a pass, too.
Yeah, I mean, Muskego, for not being a passing team, has 2 passing touchdowns tonight. And like I said before that, Oak Creek had to try to hold them to a field goal. This is trouble now. Walden's extra point is good. It's a 21-10 Warriors lead. Tides turn just like that. We'll be back with more on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, 21-10 Muskego lead now. Touchdown pass by Joey Shaw to Nick Leto. And when we talk about how fast high school games can change,
Yeah.
snap the finger that fast. And Muskego brings out the chance of why so quiet.
It's a really good Muskego team. Top 5, top 3 in state.
Muskego, a top 3 team in the state.
Number 1.
Number 1 in one poll. They're going to squib it, just not to risk anything. Nets picked up that time, about the 15-yard line, out to the outside, cutting to the outside, and still on his feet, taken down about the 30. Oak Creek's going to have to go fast. They're going to have to pass. No more running.
Well, every time they've done that, though, they've gotten sacked.
See, Oak Creek's in a face of trouble right now because they've been getting sacked a lot recently on the recent pads of downs. Beautiful evening. Matt Peck once again alongside Elijah Vank-Salata. Been a pretty good game so far. But Muskego here in the late second half here has really put themselves in the driver's seat. Homestead with the 21-14 lead over the number 1 ranked Arrowhead Warhawks. That's another score update coming in. Furcus rolls to the right side, pass is incomplete, not even close. That was intended to Hamilton. So 2nd and 10 now for the Muskego Warriors. So in the third quarter, first update from this game, Sun Prairie East is beating Mukwonago 17-13. From when it looked like 2 Classic 8 teams were in trouble, only one of them is now. Oconomowoc beating Sussex Hamilton 21-14. Oconomowoc, one of those improved teams as well this year from the Classic 8, so that's why their record never shows how good they really are. 2nd and 10, Furcus rolls out of it. Going to be sacked from behind. Muskego, that's about, 5 sacks?
Story of the game for them.
Story of the game so far. We're going to have to ask Coach Krause about that after the game is the sacks.
You confident? How much is it?
So 3rd and 13 now. So timeout Oak Creek, 5:54 remaining. First charge timeout for the Knights. We'll stay here. We'll stay here, and I'm going to give you some of our sponsors today. Fleet Farm is our sponsor. Today's game is sponsored by Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm's bucket sale is going on now. Buy a 5-gallon Fleet Farm bucket and get 15% off everything you can fit inside of the bucket. Shop the best prices guaranteed today in-store or online at Fleet Farm. I'm bringing my own bucket and fitting everything in there then. Slinger with the big 35-20 lead over Badger now. So what happens is now the timeout doesn't charge against Oak Creek because there was an injured player. So they still technically have 3 timeouts remaining. So 3rd and 13 now from the 25-yard line. And here's the snap. Furcus looking to pass, and he's taken down again. Muskego's defense, Ryan Lucchesi's defense. Man, if they stepped it up here in the second half.
Shaw again.
Liam Shaw.
Creek's going to punt too.
Liam Shaw, I mean. Oak Creek's going to punt.
Man, they don't want to. That might have been the night.
So 4th and 23, Oak Creek will punt. And unfortunately, I think this is a time where fans start leaving. And that one's going to take a Muskego bounce to the 5th and actually go into Muskego into Oak Creek territory. Muskego might put themselves in direction to score again.
Put them to bed.
First and 10 now from the 44-yard line for the Warriors. And the ball is fumbled, I think. Fumbled. No, there's a flag. I believe false start. Hey, if you need something to do tonight, Oak Creek Community Center, head out right outside the high school. Community social till 11 o'clock tonight. Wisconsin Badgers game will be on. Oak Creek Lions Fest as well. Goodness that you mentioned that. Oak Creek Lions Fest going on Shepherd Avenue. Rides till Labor Day. Many different things. First and 15 now. Shaw hands it off. That's Nemec on the left side. Nemec cutting through the middle, taken down at about the 40-yard line. So 2nd and 7.
29-15 Franklin.
So Elijah has alerted me that our other home school, Franklin, has grabbed a 29-15 lead over Brookfield Central. 2nd and 7 now for the Warriors. Leto on the right side. Leto cutting the outside, taken down a couple yards short of the 35, about the 36. He's about 2 yards short of the first down marker. It'll be about 3rd and 2 now.
Looks like Franklin's going to put that game to bed.
3rd and 3 now from the 37-yard line. Shaw under center here. Gets the snap, looking to pass, rolls to the left, avoids the sack, tries to avoid the sack, gets the throw, pass is complete to the 26-yard line.
How do you make that pass?
Joey Shaw was practically almost taken down and still gets the pass off to get complete. Muskego is not a passing team, but he's looking like Patrick Mahomes on that play. And Muskego putting themselves in the driver's seat. The 25-yard line now. Watch Lusky Sports on Facebook. That's where our interview will be tonight. Due to us missing a cord still, that would connect our microphone. We should be back to full and normal interviews next week. And that one's taken by Labish that time. He's going to be taken down. Flag flies. And actually Nemec was on the carry that time. Flag flies meanwhile. No. Oh, yeah. Okay, good.
You worried?
First and 10. Personal fouls, the unnecessary roughness throwdown on the Knights. And the boos ring out from the Oak Creek side. I don't know why you'd be booing. Down this much, and
Well, it's not too much of a lead, but it's still. All right, we'll take a quick break.
we're going to take a quick break. 21-10, Muskego still leads, 3 minutes remaining. We'll be back.
Did you know? At Franklin High School, the career and technical education spaces are currently overcrowded and lack sufficient workstations for participation in larger, scalable project work. There is currently a lack of project storage space, and some areas are not ADA compliant, hindering inclusive participation. Upgrades are needed in our effort to prepare students for increasingly popular industrial career paths. Your vote matters.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, 3:09 remaining. Today's game is sponsored by Burn Pit Barbecue. At Burn Pit Barbecue, we bring the bold flavors of Wisconsin straight to your grill. Order now at burnpitbarbecue.com and get free shipping with code SPORTS at checkout. Burn Pit Barbecue, veteran-owned, Wisconsin-made. That's burnpitbarbecue.com. We thank everyone joining with us tonight here. Matt Peck alongside Elijah Vanksalata. Some of you Muskego people probably know us well, back with the Max Preps Radio over here on Zaleski Sports now. Probably like, hey, those voices sound familiar from our playoff games the last couple of years. Here's a handoff to Labish. Labish going up the middle, trying to push through. Just short, about to the 1 yard line. The clock will keep running. Muskego from the 1 yard line. First and goal from the 2. Heading in, and he's in! Got a touchdown, Warriors! Warriors jump up 17 points. Flag thrown at the play. Another flag thrown. Probably intensive celebration, I would assume.
That's probably going to be a kickoff penalty.
It's going to probably be a kickoff penalty, but Homestead, I check Elijah's phone. 24-14 lead over Arrowhead now. The number 1 ranked Warhawks. McWanago Classic 8 full for your Muskego folks. 28-24 lead over Sun Prairie East. 28-24.
I think they're going to take it back.
Taunting penalty against the Warriors.
Let's put first and 100.
100 sport. They said one more unsportsmanlike conduct would lead to disqualification.
27. Badgers coming back now. It's 35-27 Slinger.
35-27. Slinger still leads over defending state Division II state champions Badger.
Anyone broadcast?
The extra point is up and it is good by Gabe Walden. 28-10 Warriors jump ahead. We'll take a break. More football coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, 2:47 remaining. Oak Creek going to get the ball back here, down 18 now. About 10 minutes ago, that wasn't the case. They were just knotted up. It's amazing how fast high school football can change.
Well, to be fair, Creek's a younger team.
Oak Creek, yes, you were right. They are the younger team, but Muskego's pretty young, too. They lost quite a few players. They lost the Krause brothers. Lost.
Creek's got a lot on their schedule left still, too.
Yeah, Oak Creek. Well, Muskego, this is a good preparation with close games. It's coming to Classic 8. They got Pewaukee next week, the new Classic 8 team. Oak Creek's got Kenosha Indian Trail next week back here.
Yeah, Franklin 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, Franklin is about 2 or 3 weeks from now. That's going to be the test for them again. Another test like this.
What is the penalty? Kickoff.
So, yeah, Franklin's going to be a test in a couple weeks for them again. But should be a closer game this year, I think, against Franklin. And that one's taken from about the 18-yard line across to the 30, down to the 32, taken back. So now Oak Creek will come out. Blake Firk is still on the bench, so I believe J.J. Chapman will come in and play quarterback now.
Get a chance to see what the freshman looks like again.
So we're going to see freshman J.J. Chapman for the second week in a row. We'll see. Freshman J.J. Chapman, who just turned 14. A week ago when he threw 2 touchdown passes, he was 13. So Chapman sets up 1st and 10 from the 34. Hands it off up the middle. That's taken down that time. I don't believe that might have been Gabe Belter on the carry that time. I don't think Schaff's in the game anymore either. So I just got a score update that Franklin just had 31 straight points. So it's a 31-15 game now?
Let me do the math. What was the score at half? 15-8.
And handed off that time to Belter once again, taking down Belter, the senior this year.
So it's 39-15 Franklin.
So 39-15 Franklin lead. That's our other home school. So the clock runs down, about 1:10 remaining here. 3rd and 10 for the Knights.
You know who gave the update to the score? Tyler Padol.
Our friend Tyler Padol, the Franklin head boys basketball coach, gave us that update. Look forward to seeing him again in a couple months. Always have him on. Always grateful to talk with him. Chapman hands it off to Belter. Belter gained about a couple yards. And that'll run the clock down, and Muskego chance out maybe next year. But if you put this series together, it's a 4-game series. So Muskego has a 3-0 lead, so Oak Creek can't tie the series. Muskego has officially won the series between these two teams. I assume they'll play each other next year again at Muskego. That'll probably be the last time. But it's going to be a 3-0 series lead for Muskego. 25 seconds remaining. I believe they're just going to let the clock run down here. Muskego's cell phones come out. Probably mostly iPhones. We love getting our student section cameras in. So clock runs down. 5. Timeout Oak Creek with 7 seconds remaining.
So it's not over?
Not over quite yet.
How much time did they put on? 7?
Otherwise, thank you everyone for joining us this evening. It's been Matt Peck and Elijah Vanks. A lot of fun evening.
Not over yet. 7 seconds.
7 seconds. We'll see what Oak Creek does on the last play of the game.
That's not over yet, right? Let's get the Muskego student section in the background too while they're doing the final chants.
So 4th and 8 now, 7 seconds remaining. Oak Creek will punt. It's punted away. By the time the punt is caught, they're just going to let the time run out. Yes, they will. And the Muskego Warriors practically come back and get the win 2 weeks in a row, 28-10. Muskego, what a fourth quarter for them. Able to come out and score pretty much 18. I think they were 14-10 at one point, so 14 points, just like that. Fortunately, our interview cord is broke. Actually, we're going to head to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show, and then we'll talk a little bit after. And then interview you can look for on Facebook with our highlights mid-next week.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Back here tonight on the final time for Zaleski Sports tonight. Muskego gets 28-10 victory over Oak Creek. Muskego, what a fourth quarter they put on to put themselves in the driver's seat to win this game. Kind of similar to last week when they came against Neenah. Muskego showed really well ends on the passing game as well tonight, which we haven't seen from them in a long time. But we're going to talk to Coach Krause here in a minute down the field. That's going to be recorded via phone, so you can look for the highlights on Zaleski Sports YouTube Facebook page on Monday or Tuesday, maybe even tomorrow possibly. But we'll do a recording with that. Next week we should be back to normal interviews with everyone. Otherwise, it's been a fun night here. Muskego wins 28-10. Matt Peck and Elijah Vangsalata signing off. We'll see you next week here on Zaleski Sports. Until next time, have a great week. Everyone goes back to school. Good luck to everyone.